Ollie Southern, welcome to Warrington Town. How glad are you to have signed for the club?
Yeah, buzzing to get it over the line. Yeah, can't wait to get started and get going.
You've obviously had a few outings in pre-season and people have been impressed with you. How have you found them games?
Yeah, I gelled with the team quite quickly, to be fair, in training and stuff like that. But on the pitch, it's been a pleasure, to be fair, playing with the boys and stuff like that. We got on well. I like the playing style. I like to play out for the back, which suits me perfectly, and that's what I'm about, getting on the ball and playing out for the back and creating chances.
Obviously you were at Hereford last season. Tell us a little bit about your journey in football so far and where you've been.
Yeah, so from the age, started playing football from around 7ish. I had a spell at United when I was 8 till about 12. Then I was at Preston for a couple of years, 13 to like 14. And after that I was at Rochdale, where I was there for like a year and a half, got my scholarship. Did a couple of months of my scholarship, didn't really enjoy it. So then I went to Crewe Alexandra, went on trial there and got a scholarship there, and then obviously did my full scholarship with Crewe. And then after Crewe, I had a spell in Curzon Ashton, and I played like 8-7 games, something like that. And then after that I went to Bala in the Welsh Prem, did 2 seasons there, which I fully enjoyed, played Europa League, stuff like that, which is a good experience. So.
How do you find football now? Obviously you get a bit older, when you play as a kid you love it, but how do you find it like when when other things in your life are happening?
And just got to adapt, haven't you? Like football will always be like one of my #1 priorities. But obviously playing it from a young age and having mum and dad that are always getting on to me saying you need to be thinking about your football, this, that, the other. So yeah, you just adapt with time really. But yeah.
How pleased are you to be playing a bit more locally again now, as opposed to you were travelling a lot last season?
Yeah, I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. So yeah, and Hereford's it's not local to where I am. It's 2.5 hours away. So yeah, glad to be at Warrington.
We've seen you play at right back and centre back in the pre-season. Do you have a preference as to where you want to play?
Wherever the gaffer needs me, I'll do a job. But I do like playing right back. It's a newly position for me. Probably over the last couple of years, I've been a centre half, but when I went to Bala, they wanted me to play as a right back, so wherever they want me to play, as long as it's on the football pitch, I'll give it my all. So yeah.
What can the fans expect to see from you once the proper season gets going?
Composed, and a threat going forward as well. Good defending, always defensive first, really defensive minded, but the football side of it going forward will come with it. But yeah, I'm a composed player, getting the ball and stuff like that. Yeah.
How would you find coming into the dressing room? Of course, there's a lot of players still here from last season, so there's only a few new faces. How have you found fitting in?
Yeah, it was good. Well, obviously I knew Matty Mack because we did our scholarship at the same time, and he was a year younger than me. But obviously I was the second year, he was the first year, so I knew there's a few familiar faces, which was good to see. So hit the ground running.
And one of the questions that I'm sure everyone wants to know is, what do you use on your hair?
Oh. To be fair, I've had short hair my whole life, so I only started growing this last season, so it's just a quick blow dry and a gel and hairspray at the moment, but yeah, it's a work in progress.
We're not going to lose you to Love Island mid-season or anything like that?
No chance, none of that.
Are there any games that you look out for when you're looking at the fixture list?
Obviously you do like going the good days out, Scunthorpe, stuff like that. I didn't manage to play against Scunthorpe last year, so that's going to be one of my priorities to play. I want to play against Scunthorpe, test myself against the best teams.
And what do you think Warrington's can achieve this season and moving forward?
Well, seeing the first couple of games in pre-season, I feel like definitely could be in the playoffs, up there, definitely, 100%.